I have the president of Carmel Porchfest, Joshua Kirsch, with me. Good morning, Joshua.
Hey, Matt. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for coming. So, all right, I've heard about Carmel Porchfest. I think it's got a really cool story behind it. Can you kind of fill us in on the history of Carmel Porchfest before we get into the nitty gritty of this year?
I love to talk Carmel Porchfest. So I always like to give the story that former Mayor Jim Brainerd goes to California to poach a company to bring that company back to Carmel, as he would do from time to time. To this day, I don't think any of us know if that company came back, but we know that he came back very enthusiastic about something that he witnessed. And it was called Porchfest. And at that point in time, there was maybe only a few Porchfests in the country. So the mayor comes back and he says, hey, city council, I want you to do this. And that was actually seated by now Mayor Sue Finkham. Matt, I think you know, and you hit it, is we pride ourselves on being more than just a music festival. It's kind of a silly story how we got there, but we realized that we wanted to be more than just people hanging out in the street listening to live music. Good music is worth its weight in gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we always host great sponsors. Meridian in Maine is one of our best sponsors. But then we partnered with the Feinstein Club. Those two help us put on a VIP lounge. And our donors make a relatively modest donation to our grant program, and they get access to the VIP lounge. It's important to note that 100% of their money goes into our grant program. The grant program is intended to fund young musicians in our community. To date, we've given away over $15,000 to just a couple of handfuls of kids. So I want to emphasize that these are very meaningful grants. So we are really proud of this, to say the least. But we didn't stop there. We started working with Coca-Cola to capture all of that reusable waste, if you will, at our events. And then last but certainly not least, Mayor Sue challenged us and said, hey, there's another organization in this community. Can you step up? So we have encouraged our guests to bring a non-perishable food item, which we then get into the food pantry at the Merciful Hope Center. So in addition to the 67 bands that are going to play on 23 front porches this Sunday from noon to 6 p.m., it's a great time. Bring a chair, bring a cooler full of drinks and stuff. All are welcome. It's free. But thanks for giving us an opportunity to even share our story, man. I mean, it's because of people like you who see what we're doing and your listeners that add value to our events that make us this successful.
Carmel Porchfest this Sunday, like he said, 67 bands on 23 front porches. Absolutely free for everybody, and great stuff all around. Thank you so much, Joshua Kirsch, president of Carmel Porchfest, and can't wait for it this Sunday.
Feel free to check us out, carmelporchfest.org. Matt, can't thank you enough, man. Just really grateful for the time that you've given us on your show.